All right, I want to show you guys a few uses for light rays. On our first clip here, we have a Mad Max clip. And on the second, I just have a ramp with a couple other plugins. And I thought it looked pretty cool. This first clip here is just a shot of Mad Max. And what I did was take that over to the color page. And I have this Light Rays plugin. Now you could find that under your library, under Resolve FX Light Rays, and I just dropped that onto the note. Basically, we have source regions, rays alone, and then a final result. So normally it'd have this streaky kind of lights. This one's over exaggerated, but if we go rays alone, we get a chance to just kind of make a cool background. And you can change the location of where the source is originating from, the shine threshold. You can change the length. And then you kind of have this sort of smoky look, which is the atmosphere. And that is sort of like just the fast noise plugin from Fusion. So you can change that if you want to add various levels of strength. If you want this animated, you could have it seethe, where it would actually move, and you could have it not just be a still. And then you can change whatever color you want to sort of dominate it. I kind of like teal and into the red. So that's our first clip, and that's all I got on there. It's just the light ray, and it looks pretty cool. Now for the second one, it's built up of a few different things. The first one being the YCBCR ramp. And you can get this down in the effects under generators, and we have a ramp or the gradient, and it's right here. I just drug it down, and as you can see, it comes in as this pink generator. Now I can't open that up in Fusion, so what I did was just grab the clip, right click it, and made it a new compound clip. Now when I did that, we went from that to this. If we grab this one and head back over to the color page, same thing, light rays is on it again. If we disable it, we have our ramp. I don't know why this preview isn't opening back up, but it does that sometimes. So I have source region, looks normal, rays alone, and then the final result looks a little bit different. But if we go rays alone, I thought this background looked pretty cool. Same thing, no atmosphere on this one, and just messed with the length and the colors until I got something I thought looked pretty cool. Now for the second clip, it's essentially a copy of this first one, except I added this plugin here called from Video Editor Studio. It's just called Exclusion. So I dropped that on. Obviously, it's giving me a little effect here, a preview. So it kind of just keys out whatever your text is. So I dropped that on the ramp on the second one. So it's already got a lighting effect going on under there. I typed in this word, and then you can change some of the settings on it. You can actually open this in Fusion if you want. You can change the glow and the background. So if you turn all that on and off, or the glow size, so you can get a different look just within the text. And then on the top, I added a star field. So if we look at this clip in full screen, you could see whenever these little bubbles or stars, as it were, cross over the various colors, it'll basically display the opposite color of whatever it's going over. It took a minute to play because I had to render. Star field is just another Fusion effect that's offered. So if we go into Toolbox and type in star, we have star field under Fusion generators, so same spot as the generators before. We drop it down, of course, it's just a black star field. And if you click on it, you can change some of the attributes here, like how many stars there are, the shape, and a bunch of the colors. You can do a few things with it. I didn't change a lot of that. What really makes this work is I took the settings here, and the composite mode I switched to difference. So if you're on normal, it's basically a black screen. They got add, and that looks pretty similar, but we're not getting that sort of different color going on. So I was just going through, looking at what it does, and then difference was the one I used to give it that look. So if we full screen it, it's a pretty cool sort of lava lamp kind of effect. All right, so that's it. Just a few different ways you can use the light rays for creative backgrounds and stuff like that. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.